You're a junior, right? Ryan Steinecker with junior Kinnen Clark at Rich High School. Kinnen, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I know what you're mostly involved with, but for the listeners, what are you involved with at Rich High School?
So I do football, basketball, and track and field.
Is there one that you like the most?
Depends on the season. I like them all. So,
what events do you do in track and field?
in track and field, I do the high jump, the long jump, the 4x1 relay, and then the open 100.
Have you been doing those throughout your high school career and before that?
No, I just started as a sophomore. So just last year was my first year of track.
How did you get into? I know you're having a lot of success in the high jump. I mean, you tied for first last week. I think second or third this last weekend. How did you get into the high jump?
I've always been told that I could jump really high, and so I was like, I'll try high jump, and I ended up being pretty good at it, and I really like it. So,
what's the hardest thing about it?
The hardest thing is form, because I'm not extremely flexible, so I can't flex over the bar and bend. But
I think 6 feet is your PR, right?
Yeah, 6 feet.
Have you gotten better than that in practice?
No, in practice, it's not great because it's in the gym, so it's a little bit different. But
what about the other events, or which one of those events is there one you like the most?
The 4x1's really fun just because it's kind of a team effort, and we're all just trying to make it to state. So,
do you participate in any of those events in particular to help yourself for football or basketball or something else?
Yeah, I kind of participate in all of them. The high jump and the long jump are helping with jumping for basketball, and then the open 100 and the 4x1 are for running, which helps in both.
How you doing in those other events?
I'm doing all right. I don't think I'll compete extremely competitively at state, but I'm doing all right for me. So,
do you know where you're sitting on a state level in the high jump or any other event?
I think I'm sitting at 2 at the state in the state for high jump. So,
do you know who's at number 1?
I think Chad Lewis is with the 6'1". So,
Chad, of course, you familiar with him from basketball?
Yeah, he was a good player. So I think everyone kind of knew who he was.
And football, of course, good athlete. Kinnen, are you? How do you feel like the team as a whole? How are the Rebels doing in track and field?
I think we do pretty good. We've got a few people who are competitive, and everyone's in the mid-range. We don't have any last competitors, I don't think.
People joke about, for track and field, the girls are out there to work on their tan. The guys are out there to hang out with the girls. Is there any of that for you?
No, not too much. It's spike ball when I'm not doing anything, and then the events when I'm doing it. So.
And what's coming up this weekend for track?
This week we go down to Richfield, and so I haven't been to that tournament before, so I just hope I can do well. I don't know who I'll see there, but I guess we'll find out. So.
This last the meets that you go to are, I mean, you compete against a lot of Idaho teams. I think Cokeville's been at some of the last one of the Skyview was some bigger schools. This one's going to be a lot more southern Utah teams and kind of some smaller schools. Yeah,
I hope so, because the ones that I've lost to at the other meets have been 5A, so I'm hoping I can compete better against the smaller schools.
Ken, anything else we should touch on?
No, I think that's about it.
You have any little brothers?
No, I'm the last one in the Clark family. So
that's a shame.
Yeah, I wish I had a little me, but oh well.
Kinnen Clark, junior at Rich High School, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck this weekend in Richfield.
All right, thank you.